Oh, we got the music swinging from morning till night. Come on, it's real champion sound. Bye-bye.
Someone smoke in the room, the queen talk in the room. To the pope in the room. I never got to high school, I went to school, still dirty Babylon can't fool I got a little thing I gotta testify. It's a true confession that I keep on smoking marijuana. Blaze it on this one, the corner. It's not full of like the still of marijuana. Babylon, do I know? I got marijuana. Blaze it on this one, the corner. It's not full of like the still of marijuana. Police boy, them around. Digitalis, I make you fun. Digitalis, I make you fun. Wow. Digitalis, I make you fun. Digitalis, I make you fun. Kind herbally gestures. Tell them this is mine. Okay, that's a yes. This script is for is, and that is for us. Firebundo, police officers. It's used by the nurse and by the doctors. Solve the problem and clear up the factors. Hey, farmer man, drive out the tractors. And plant up 1,000 more acres. Real marijuana. Where's the Charlie's Bandicana? It's a full of like the skin of marijuana. Babylon, boy, Bang marijuana. Where's the Charlie's Bandicana? It's a full of like the skin of marijuana. Police, boy, them around. This herb so good, so strong. Mama Earth, I know it's from. Oh, it keeps me going on. So I smoke marijuana all night long. Much more than food for my brain. I know from where it came. Chop a chop, chop, chop down the.
If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down. Let me down.
We interrupt this program to bring you
Here. Welcome to L.O.T E Wrestling with your boy Ranger. Tuning in for that TNA Impact right now. We just gonna be chilling, watching some wrestling. We might talk a little bit of wrestling. You might see a little bit of wrestling. But it's almost Friday, you heard me? I want to thank my boy VJ. He always liking my streams. I want to thank the other 24 people that tend to watch my stream after I finish or while I'm at work or whatever the case may be. I might see how many people view, but I don't know who views. So appreciate y'all. Y'all the real ones. You heard? Well, guess Jade Cargill is not going to Elimination Chamber. What? How y'all gonna leave Jade Cargill out of the Elimination Chamber? Even if she's not in the match, she should have a match, but I think she is probably pissed that she's not in it after making the debut at Royal Rumble. That kind of sucks. I know people be hating on her, but she's still green. Let her grow. We should all know WWE. Anything can happen. You can get lost in the shuffle. It may not be your current time. Maybe they don't want to break her out now yet. They just want to like sample her real quick. That's what I'm thinking. But I didn't really see any much flaws with her in the Royal Rumble. She was only there for a little bit. She was like one of the last three. I think they need to like give her a one-on-one match to really see what needs to be worked on. That's what I think. Like, wasn't Jade Cargill like a model or something before wrestling? So it might be something she wants to do, but she doesn't have that family history growing up doing it. So it's like one of us just trying to do a wrestling job. Like, he ain't gonna be that great, bro. You try to do with a professional, it's way different. But I like Jade Cargill. I think if they get her to where she needs to be, I think she'll do good. Starting AEW. AEW is like, you have control of your own character development. So if you want to be the champion for a year, they probably let you do it. Compared to WWE, it has to be with who the universe wants to see. Who is that person that everybody always wants to see? People hate on Reigns, but they're mad because Reigns not there with the title all the time. But if he was there with the title all the time, wouldn't you be bored anyway? I mean, technically, people always get bored anyway. So it's kind of better why he did it the way he did it, because he wanted to take the time away. Now you miss me. You're going to hate that you're missing me, but you miss him. It's kind of like psychological if you really think about it. If it's always there, you get bored with it. Cody every week coming out saying what you want to talk about, that's going to get boring. At least every time Roman Reigns comes, like every month or every other month or whatever the case may be, or PLEs or whatever, at least it's kind of special because you didn't hear it 2 days ago. You didn't hear it on Monday night, again on Friday. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear it twice in a week. So that's why Roman Reigns is smart. Because you got to miss him to want him. And now the more you want him, you want to see him lose the title. But he ain't going to lose that title. Maybe this year, but that's the whole psychological part of it. If it's always in your face, you're going to get bored. Hello. I'm going to keep Jade Cargill up there for a little bit. I like Jade Cargill. I thought Chris Bay was over for just now. He's a TNA wrestler. Channel 299 if you got it. AXS TV. I didn't know Jay Cargill was trained by Dustin and Cody Rhodes, though. Huh. But apparently people say she can't remember the moves in the ring. I mean, I don't think it's easy to remember when somebody's gonna kick you in the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna remember you gonna kick me in the head. And if I do remember, I'm probably gonna duck. I ain't letting no kick come. Jay probably like, I ain't trying to get no broken nose like Becky did. She might need to train with somebody like Bianca Belair. Maybe a female would be able to help her remember the dance moves better, so to speak.
Introducing the new Weight Watchers app. I've lost 60 pounds and I can still enjoy all of the foods that I love. Small changes lead to big results. Weight Watchers' new app features can make your weight loss journey easier. So all you gotta do is you. Join Weight Watchers today. I
I had over $22,000 in debt. I knew I needed to do something, and I found that something when I called Melissa at National Debt Relief.
My goal is to get, customers and people like Angelique out of debt so they can focus on other things in their lives, get their life back.
When you're in debt like I was, it's hard to talk to the creditors yourself, and so it was really great to have someone like Liz be able to do that on my behalf.
I'm very good at speaking to creditors, and I'm going to do everything I can to try to get you out of debt. That's what I do.
Whether it's credit card, medical, or personal loan debt, National Debt Relief negotiates with your creditors to reduce the amount you owe. I had $36,000 of credit card debt. Liz and the team at National Debt Relief reduced that by almost half.
I'm not an actor. I'm here because I went through the National Debt Relief program, and with the help of Melissa and the National Debt Relief team, I'm out of debt.
If you owe more than $10,000, call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to find out how you can become debt-free.
If they pull Jade Cargill because she's not ready, I could understand. And I kind of understand they don't want to do what they did in TNA, like just let her like beat up everybody either. They kind of might want to have it like a teeter-tot type match, like show some type of resiliency and charisma and things like that. I don't know, she just went to TNA and just started there. She's pretty much still new. Like, she still has 2 more years of WWE to learn. They could push her because she looks strong, but they gotta push her right if she don't remember the moves. So it's kind of like they have to make her dominant in a way too. Or go against somebody like Nia Jax. Then, yeah, they could probably work something real quick with Nia Jax. Yeah, what up, Ozoi? I'm just here talking wrestling to myself, chilling. Joking. I set up a couple matches there too. I be just chilling, talking about wrestling. They pulled that girl off of the next Elimination Chamber, so I'm just talking about it. It's funny, some people mad that she's pulled, and some people are like, "Oh, she sucks," and this and that. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure she can still whoop your ass in the ring, I'm just saying. I think if she learned from Bianca Belair, they could go far. Bianca's already far. Like, Bianca's already won championships and all that. She might need to be the one to actually show Jade the real ropes. Trinity too. I still call her a real name, because now that's stuck in my head. Trinity got them athletic, flexible, cool moves, but not as effective, I think. I mean, Jay might as well just train with Nia. Behind the scenes, I'm pretty sure they're all friends. That's how they practice too. some of these pictures I gotta learn which ones I can put. Cause I put one last night and closed my whole app on me, the whole Streamlabs and all that. So that's why I shut off and came back on. So you kind of I gotta play with this as I go, but I'm not gonna play with it too much. Not while I'm on stream.
What's wrong with you guys? I mean, you do realize how pathetic all of this is. You think Ali cares about you? Think he even knows you exist? Damn, you guys suck. Are you okay? That sounds like you're cracking under the pressure. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I am okay. Thanks for your commentary, total stranger. Hey, man. What's your going?
So if I suddenly, for some reason, come off, it's because I picked a different picture and it's not one that goes with it, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of weird. I mean, Jay kind of didn't really need to be in Elimination Chamber, so I don't even know what she was pulled for. Like, was she even in the match? Like, what was she even gonna do? She don't need Elimination Chamber right now. She too new for that type of match. That would be really different for her. And knowing Triple H, he likes to like save some matches for later on down the road, and some people for down the road. So Triple H is kind of smart in how he maneuvers the people too. This new Crazy Steve in TNA is kind of crazy. Just saying. Damn, my man Rhino's still going. Damn, my raw paper mad loud, bro. Cody Rhodes is now the biggest babyface in wrestling history. Someone said nostalgia is what's stopping people from admitting this era is the best era in wrestling history. What y'all think about that? Been many great moments in wrestling. We have the Attitude Era. That was a good era. I think all eras of wrestling were good. And they all contributed something to lead to the next era. So the new era always had to learn something from the old era. And then do something the old era didn't get to do. Because it wasn't thought of at that time. So every time a new era comes, it's always going to be the new era. This is always going to be the best era, though. How do you know something's the best when it never ended yet? You know what I mean? Like, it might be the best this year. And then 2030, that's the best. And 2035, that's the best. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the change. Sometimes change is good. Damn, is y'all listening to my TNA? Can you hear my TNA? Ah, yes. Woo. That drink tastes good. I be looking at a lot of like wrestling groups on Facebook, so I'm like, I always look for like news and things like that. I love my wrestling. I always try to find something that I never saw. Isn't this B-Fab's teammates from WWE? He on A now? Am I bugging? Yo, Joe Hendry, bro, on TNA is hilarious. His rap is better than the other dudes. I'm dead. Oh, snap. Yo. That's funny. Rick Swan. I wonder if Goldberg is gonna go to AEW for a little bit. I don't think he needs to. He should stay home and chill.
Let's do this. New features in the Weight Watchers app just dropped. I've lost 60 pounds and I can still enjoy all of the foods that I love. Small changes lead to big results. Weight Watchers new app features can make your weight loss journey easier. So all you gotta do is you. Join Weight Watchers today.
Alright, time to do some selling. That's going towards rent. Oh yeah, that's going towards real estate. And that's going towards a new bag.
Your closet is worth more than you realize. Download the Poshmark app and start cashing in today.
At Drive Time, you can do a lot right on your phone. Like get approved and then start shopping thousands of cars with real terms, all with no hit to your credit in as little as 30 seconds. But this is a 15-second app. It sure is. Go to drivetime.com and do a lot in not a lot of time.
If you are not buying generic Viagra from Friday Plans, you are throwing money away. They are giving away 100 milligram generic Viagra for just 87 cents. Let me show you. First, go to getfridayplans.com and then you select why you need generic Viagra, the quantity you need, and the dosage. Then their system will see if you qualify. Give it a second to find the best deals, and boom! Look at that. 87 cents for each 100 milligram tablet. The prescription and shipping are free. Go to getfridayplans.com and see for yourself.
You done yet? It's 2 a.m. Why are you still scrolling through videos? You're not paying the overtime here. If you really want to see something new, why not change those shades that have been broken for the past 2 years? Let's tap the Untitled.
Alright, I'm clicking. If it close, I'll be back on. Don't worry. Consider this practice. See, that one's good. That's weird. I want to know why it closes when I pick certain ones. You want to know who I think should actually beat Roman Reigns? And I think I said it already. This guy. The Viper. I think he should be Roman Reigns. I think Cody could finish his story. Don't mean he gotta win the title. Like, okay, your story is you gave it 2 chances, now you give up. That should be a story. You wait till the next time. This way Cody and Randy could have a little one-on-one match. Cody Cutter against RKO. Who do you think will win that one?
it since day one that I don't want it. Well, we don't want him to see the team. So I went down to the Puerto Rico and I did some research. He wants to show you big Nick is. He can hobble his way back here, but I guarantee you that Nick never stepped into your team again.
I think Randy could have a good run. I think his run would be more interesting than Cody. I found that newsflash thing a couple days ago. I just wanted to put it up, see how it looked, see if it even worked. Sometimes things work, things don't work, so that's how you gotta figure it. That's how I figure my stuff out, honestly. I just play with this stuff. This is self-entertainment. I don't mind the company. It's winter. It's cold. I ain't outside. I'm watching wrestling, playing. Well, watching my wrestling game play. I don't really play it. I do that on my own time. I know I'm going to win, so I like AI versus AI. And I want to learn to see which pictures I can put up there, what's good, how to do it, like things like that. Weird. I like to do a lot of different little things with this thing. I think it's fun. TNA wrestling looks low budget, but it gets a little rough in there. Wrestlers don't be cold wearing the no clothes pretty much. Like, I would be brick wrestling, bro. Like, my nipples would be hard. I would have to wear sweatpants and pajamas. It'd be brick. I would have a head cold after every match. Pneumonia like every week. I'm good. Wow, surprised she pinned Killer Kelly. Damn, Decay's still around? I didn't even know they still around. Damn. Tag champions? I didn't even know that. Moose.
This is not just 1 hour delivery. This is fast relief for those who can't take a time out. Walgreens.
Yo. Montez Ford don't need a new gimmick per se, because it's part of a team. I'm reading something on Facebook. Somebody said Montez Ford needs a new gimmick. Technically, they kind of got a new gimmick right now. They were Bobby Lashley and B-Fab. They were suits. Kind of hard, but they kind of need the Street Profits to like split for Montez to elevate more, because Montez do a lot of. Montez could put on a show. What do you do with Dawkins? It's me crushing up my little ice.
Support your healthy blood pressure with Super Beats Heart Chews. Find out how to get a free 30-day supply plus free shipping with your first order at superbeatschews.com.
DriveTime.com, we know you just want to shop across online without being hacked your credit. You're taking my credit to
Somebody said Dominic Mysterio gonna win to face Seth Rollins. He gonna win the Elimination Chamber. If Dominic Mysterio pin Seth Rollins, That would be a major put over by Seth Rollins. He is a visionary. He is the revolutionary. He is this Seth freaking Rollins. World Heavyweight Champion. If I'm correct, he's like the only face in WWE right now. Everybody else is heel. Every other champion, if I'm correct, is a heel. He is the only face champion. And that's why Cody Rhodes is now the biggest face of wrestling. It's kind of messed up. Like, how y'all just play Seth though? Y'all just give him the second runner-up belt, bypass him. Cody come from AEW. Now Cody want to beat Roman. Why didn't y'all just let Seth beat Roman? I'm just saying. I mean, he's number 2, Roman's number 1. How you come from a whole different company and beat a couple people and then you're number 1? Like, really? That's why I said it's gonna be whack. I think Randy Orton deserves to win. Roman, he's been in the WWE. He never left the WWE. Like, granted, you used to work in the WWE, left, did a couple things in other places, ended up coming back. It's kind of like you only started. It's like being a new employee. You only been employed for 2 years. You deserve to be the champion, though. I'm just. Cody Rhodes needs an edge. Like, he needs a badass side. Like, the American Nightmare is a badass name, but you need a badass attitude at sometimes, though. I think that's what's missing, personally. Like, other than saying, this is some bullshit at the kickoff, he never really says anything personally memorable to me in wrestling. Like, oh shit, yeah, I can just sit and remember shit that Roman said. Like, I can remember Roman said to him, "Have you ever touched one of these titles? Have you ever competed for one of these titles?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Cody doesn't really say anything that makes an impact in my head. Like, damn, like, you know what I mean? It really doesn't. Like Roman, they tried with Roman as a face. And I understand the stupid line with the suffer. I understand the suffering suck of that. Like, we get it. Vince wrote it. He had to say it. We get it. Okay. But when he came back and his promos were like so different, bro. Like, it wasn't what it used to be. Like, he used to even, you could even tell he was lost in the promos when he first started as the big dog and the Shield. Like, you know what I mean? Like the anxiety was there. There was no real confidence, you know what I mean? He wasn't even confident in the character. But once he got the title, it's like anybody, like, exactly. It's like getting a title on a job. Somebody make you a team leader or a supervisor or manager or whatever the case may be. You gonna walk around like you the shit for a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, who don't? Like, yo, I'm gonna do what I want. It's the same thing. It's kind of like the same reason.
Once we got the first initial hit, it was just straight tears, sadness in your stomach, just don't want to get up out of bed. That said, well, you gotta look on the bright side. Tell me what the bright side of shopping is.
It's a long road. It's hard. But St. Jude is guarding us through it.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital works day after day.
If Seth goes for a surgery and he drops the title, when he comes back, depending on who have that Universal title, I think he should come back and win that. All depending on the storyline, but I think he should get the Universal title when he come back. And that's me speaking for at least the next 6 months. Let me give him a couple months. Let me give him like a year, 8 months. Whenever he come back, and if he do that, if he has to do that surgery, I say he should be the next universe. He should be a future Universal Champion. Near future. Like, certain people gotta get some gold before their time pass. You know what I mean? Like, some people are still coming out the prime. They're holding on, but they coming out of it too. Let them get some gold. Let them become legendary. Before you have Austin Aries with the champion, Grayson Waller with the Intercontinental champion, like, that's how you're supposed to, like, signify everybody in a specific way in wrestling to me. Like, if I owned a company, everybody would have a little goal before on their way out. Even if you don't have the goal necessarily like you're a champion, at least you're gonna have some goal a couple months before you retire, like things like that. Like how they do with Sting. You have like a little retirement goal, final match, something like that. Like, that's how you start passing down legacies. Like, and you gotta start setting up for those too. You know what I mean? Like, that's the crazy thing about writing those stories. Like, they really have to write into the future. And then at the same time, they have to hope all the characters are still intact to play it out. That's where the injuries mess up the stories. That's where they have to start doing plan Bs. You know what I mean? I like playing with them scenery things. I don't know why. I'm weird. I think those things are freaking cool. I always delete different files and try to find different new things. So, some things I keep. I don't know. I find them interesting. I don't know why. Moose. Damn, Kushida. Wow. It took me this long to remember Shorty's name, and I'm gonna say it just in case anybody ever watches this. When I said Trinity, that was her name in AEW because I think that's her real name in real life. In the WWE, it's Naomi. It actually just came in my head. Like, I'm not even reading her name. I'm like, wow, Naomi. Freaking weird. See what happens when you think too hard? You never actually think about it. When you like relax doing something totally opposite, it just comes to head, and I'm like, what the? Why is Naomi's head in my head? I'm like, oh, because I said Trinity before. Bro, these niggas be kicking, bro, wrestling. I'm sorry, but that shit don't be looking no fake to me, bro. These niggas be down, they be kicking right in the neck, bro. Bro, that's your neck. I don't care how you do it. That shit gonna hurt. I'm gonna feel that motherfucker. I get hurt rolling out of bed. Stop playing. That was a nice ass code red though. That was a nice ass code red by Kushida just now. Everybody doing the Daniel Bryan, holding the arms and kicking in the neck, bro. Kicking in the chest. That's crazy. Damn. Okay, TNA Impact. When Moose does the spear, does he necessarily have to flip forward with the spear? I mean, scientifically speaking. If you go fast forward and then spin forward from a spear position, are you actually rolling away from the momentum of the spear? Physics wise? I mean, I didn't pass science the first time or the second time or the third time in high school. You know, I eventually did, but I'm just saying. Physically, you're running fast forward. You go for a spear, but instead you start to roll forward. That's an unnecessary spear. I think I saw in a meme who has the best spear, and somebody put Moose. I'm gonna have to go all the way down to the letter Z and strike that off, cause that's not even a top 5. That's not A, B, C, D, or E. And Moose is a big dude. Like, he's tall. I don't think he should be doing a spear for a finisher. Like, for somebody tall like him, I would like invent him a new finisher and make him work on it, and then they work on the cells. But I would put him to like do like a choke slam, but you're not gonna choke slam, you're just gonna hold him with one arm, and then you're just gonna drop him down, come down with the elbow right on the chest, with a nice impact at the same time. With the right time, I think that would make a good finisher if you want to create something new, a new variation. I'm just saying. He's tall. He could do something different than rolling spear. Like, that's stupid. Guess what? I forgot. Thursday. New Japan Wrestling is on. One more hour of wrestling on TV. Let's go. Same channel, $2.99 AXS TV. Holla. I got y'all. If you don't know, now you know. Oh, that's Will Ospreay. I'm like, where am I looking at? Damn, Okada got Ospreay's number though. 7-1. Damn, they going hard. Okay, finally Ospreay got 2. Okada and Will Ospreay rivalry. Okada got 7 wins. Ospreay got 2. Bro, if this was the NBA playoffs, you was out, my nigga. Yo. Bro, they didn't even keep it close. Okada's murking you, bro. You gotta get some numbers, bro. Come on, Ospreay. Show y'all who Will Ospreay. Let me see if I can find him. That's Will Ospreay. He does a lot of New Japan wrestling. Okada got 7 wins. He got 2. But he's supposedly like the best. But I think Okada's like the best right now. For New Japan wrestling, I say. To me, it's hard to say the world because you're always comfortable with what you know. So, I grew up with WWE, so I'm going to go with a star from the WWE. Just saying. I mean, I like Will Ospreay's moves, but it all depends on what corporation you're actually working for. So, I could say he's the best person I like to see in New Japan. But right now, the Tribal Chief for WWE. AEW. I don't really know who I like in AEW right now. I like people like MJF. I said the Acclaim the other day. I like Darby. He just too light, but he's pretty cool. Swerve Strickland. I like Swerve Strickland. You know what? I like Swerve Strickland. I think he's the person I would want to tune in to watch in AEW. At first, I didn't like his manager, like with that weird dance he does. He be looking funny though. I be dying, bro. But I like Swerve Strickland. I like his promos. I like his matches. Yeah, he's pretty interesting. I guess he has the character I guess I can kind of relate to in a way, like when he does his promos, the way he talks, and what he would say. I can relate to that. I like his swag. This is Okada. This is who Will Ospreay is actually fighting right now in New Japan Wrestling. He's pretty cool. What up, Tom? What's really good, homie? I'm just sitting there watching New Japan Wrestling on TV. Got my game playing over here. It's AI versus AI. Talking about Okada and Will Ospreay. Thank you, bro. I always have to have a little background music. It'd be boring without something. I used to play it too loud back when I first streamed a while back. I was like, let me turn it down now. I want to talk some wrestling, so that's why I like turning it down too. I just be sitting there chilling, bored, bro. It's winter time, so I need company somehow. Once everybody goes to sleep and things like that, watch wrestling and chill. Of course, gotta have my medicine. Good. Alright, let me change that girl. Tired. Yeah, I'm just talking about pretty much different stars I like, who I like, what companies. I'm playing with this picture thing up here. That's why I see Okada up there. I don't know. It was closing on me when I put a certain picture last night, so I'm kind of picking on which pictures I put up there. It's all wrestling, but certain ones don't go with the program, so I close it out. Learn something new every day, right? Cody's gonna finish the story. I mean, they're making him the biggest babyface in wrestling history right now by doing what they're doing. So he's gonna finish the story. He's gonna win the championship. Something's gonna happen where The Rock and Roman gonna fight, but maybe next year. But who knows what bomb they could drop in the next 4-6 weeks. They got 8 weeks till that, so. Some people are speculating next year Rock and Roman. And something build up for that type of tribal chief here or lineage match. No title on the line. Because the title on the line is too predictable. You know what's going to happen. Some people think The Rock's going to turn on Roman, but I don't know. Maybe he won't do anything at WrestleMania if he's not involved. Like, we gotta wait to see if he's even going to be involved. But he's pushing himself hard. Some people saying a special guest referee. Yep. Like the Daniel Bryan movement. That's exactly what they're doing again. They just went hard. They went so hard the people got tight. To me, the goal was for everybody to hate Roman and The Rock, because that's the only way everybody could love Cody. Because most people are going to choose The Rock or Roman. Cody would most likely always be in third. So the only way to put Cody first is you have to hate The Rock. And Rock is a superstar. He's a mega star. Like, everybody loves The Rock. Who does not love The Rock? Everybody loves The Rock. So you can't see him as a heel, so he has to really go hard on the heel side. Kofi Mania was cool. That was fun times. But then they played him. Like, if you don't have, like, something, like, to me, Roman had, like, the build. He had the look of a champion. They just, like, really went hard on the 3 years. They was not playing. I mean, you never know. What if Roman did keep the title and then... I think Kevin Nash said he should keep the title and pass Hulk Hogan's title reign. Like, even Kevin Nash wants to see that. Like, a lot of people, some people in the wrestling business kind of want to see that. I mean, it's kind of to update the books. I mean, he ain't holding no title for no 8 years. That's too damn long, even for me. I don't mind him holding for the rest of the year. As long as they could bring a good story. He has been there more often. If he could even show up for the show, even if he don't do anything and just cut promos here and there, that would work. But people just mad because he's not there. But if he's there all the time, you're kind of going to get bored of that too. You're eventually going to get bored of what do you want to talk about. He's already doing it and he don't even have the belt yet. Like... Like, I think I was saying before, he's there for like, you gotta look at him as a new employee. Like, we go on our jobs, we get a new job, we're a new employee. Even if we come back, you're a new employee. So he coming back, it's like he only been there for 2 years. You just skip Seth Rollins and all that. Seth Rollins got the number 2 belt. For all that, he might as well beat him. Yeah, I heard it was kind of like his leukemia, but messing with him. So that's why he also had that schedule. Like he had personal problems. He was good to go, but they had to make sure he stayed healthy. I always tell people like let him live the dream. Because there was one point where people thought he wasn't even going to be able to pass and live this dream. Or any dream, you know what I mean? Like, you want to do football, they didn't let him do that. When he came to wrestling, they didn't think he was going to go far. And that's even the football people. A man's still going. I think it's a sentimental reason why they letting him win, too. Like, he has a lot of family history with the business. They could build a good story off of it. Like, it's probably a send-off thing for him. Like, he probably might be done. Like, once he dropped that belt, he might be done with wrestling overall. Like, this was probably his only one run that he wanted to make it memorable, worth it. That's how I look at it. Oh yeah, I like Gunther. Even for a heel, Gunther's cool. Because, you know, he does just his character, but match-wise, promo-wise, yeah, he's pretty good. He leveled up a lot. I remember when he was fat in NXT. Then when he came to the main roster, he was still a little chubby, and then he came out skinny as hell. I'm like, damn. That man put in work. I only want him to lose his title because he needs to go for a heavyweight title now. He need to go up in the rankings. Because if he could do those matches with the mid-card title, he could do that with the heavyweight title. Gunther. Just in case nobody knows who Gunther is. And the Continental Champion. Yeah. I was wondering if I want Jey Uso to be Gunther. Because Gunther gets up from everything. Gunther don't give up.
Into the corner, forcing a break.
$20 taste of KFC meal. All your KFC favorites for just $20. It's finger licking good.
I would like Jay to get a title, but they gotta make it a reasonable win. Like, it gotta be believable.
30, 45 seconds there for each had an answer for the other. It's incredibly difficult to get an advantage. Okada has finally done it now up on the shoulder.
They gotta oil Jey Uso up to look mad broad. Like, put a little fake cuts in him or something. Like, make him look broward. And no tight shirts. No belly shirts.
Okada gets planted. Ospreay, he's headed up top.
Shoot. Yeah, I could see Drew getting that title.
Just managed to save
Definitely.
as Okada got out of the way, but no. Firing back with that dropkick once again. These two have
Drew grumpy as hell trying to get a title. You might as well give him a title. That's how I look at Drew. He's grumpy. He's not even mad. He's just grumpy. He just wants some gold. He want to be a champion. Yeah, facts. Facts. Because he ain't like it in 2020 when it was on TV and everybody just sitting there on the screen. You ain't lying. Dead ass. Dead ass. I'm just saying, if you win it as a heel, I ain't gonna be cheering. I'll be booing. So you wanna hear boos? Drew could get the title because that will put heel champion back on Raw, and then Cody will be the face champion for SmackDown. So they pretty much just flip-flop the champion roles and characters. Pretty much. That's what I was thinking about, actually. I was like, yo, they just switching the heels and the faces of champions on each show. If they do it like that. And they want Punk, and I think they wanted Punk to get the championship because Punk is controversial. So, with Punk having a championship, just talking on the mic builds revenue. It's like Roman Reigns when he comes in now. That night will definitely bring in ratings and revenue because that's when they're in the building. Like, I don't know anybody that be like, yo, I want to go on SmackDown to see Cody I want to go on Monday Night Raw and see Cody Rhodes wrestle. No, I never, no. Cody Rhodes is not a main eventer for me. Sorry. Maybe in TNA. You can main event in TNA. Not even New Japan because they rough as hell. That's why you left AEW, because you weren't going to main event there. He was for a little bit, but then other people came in. Like, there's always a bigger star than Cody Rhodes, and that's the problem with Cody Rhodes. In the wrestling world, Cody Rhodes is not a megastar. He's just a superstar. Even to build him now as the biggest face, it won't last. It's to make it last. Can he stay a face and be a number one guy for that long? Are people gonna be that invested in Cody Rhodes? To me, Cody Rhodes is more invested from the pocket into that position. Yeah, R-Truth could get a... He could get a serious title like that. Well, he ain't beating Gunther. He ain't beating Gunther, bro. Who could R-Truth beat? You know, you gotta look at the people with these championships and be like, can these people even, like, really beat these guys? Realistically? R-Truth could win, but they gotta make him like in TNA and things, like when he was K-Quake and all that. Like, they got him too funny right now. He's like the comedy act, and he likes it like that, I think. I wonder how much they pay him to be funny. Like, he must have a good deal because he is really loyal to WWE. I think they're gonna play him on his cash in. They're gonna play him on it. Something he ain't gonna get it. It's gonna be a fail. They're gonna fail him. Personally, I think they should let him successfully cash in. Like, even if Seth happens to win, Let Drew beat him up after the match at WrestleMania. Judgment Day come in and finish him off. Damian hit him with the finisher. Go for the pin. The rest of Judgment Day could beat on Drew outside just to stop him from stopping Damian. Damian gets the title. Seth goes on vacation. Now you got beef between Drew, Judgment Day, and Damian Priest. Then also that you could have a little inner story with Finn Balor and Damian Priest, but that's also if Finn Balor stays after WrestleMania. I heard he wants to go back to the Elite. So we might have to wait on that one. But if I was in there, I would have let Damian get the title at least for 3 months. At least. And then let Drew beat him at SummerSlam for a back. But at least he got to touch the title. At least, I mean, you went for Money in the Bank. You might as well touch the title, bro. I'm just saying. They be wildin'. They be like too scared to level people up. Like, you don't have to level them up and keep them there. Just level them up and let them feel it. Now see how they really act in that position. They might actually level up even more being in that position. Look what happened to Roman. He got better when he got the title. His promos got better when he came back. He got better when he got comfortable with the character he was playing. He didn't like the big dog. That was Vince's character. He did not like the big dog. He wanted the tribal chief, and he made that character, if I'm correct. Like, he was like, yo, I want to come back as this. And they worked on it. They worked on the whole story. And that's what Drew McIntyre wanted. That's why he always stalls on his contract, because he wants a story like that. He wants to, like, take over like that. And that's what heels do. Heels get to take over. Good guys win. But the win gets boring after a while. The heels bring the action. Just not being there brings action for Roman every time he comes. That's hate. You need to hate the heel. That's he's doing his job. That's actually smart. Also being sick and people not understanding in the world we live in. People just want to complain that he's not there, but they don't understand why he's not there. Like, if they did their research and read articles and saw different videos on TikTok, like, they post things about things. And they saying subliminally, hey, I have to be out for this reason. Like, I always tell people, he talked about a lab. That's to work on his back. Seth Rollins needs to go to that lab. That's a wrestling place to heal them, strengthen them. So that's where he's been going for a couple months back last year. There's a lot of things he's been doing. Plus shows, interviews. Like, you got other things to do once you get up there. Well, that would work because, like, I mean, we all thought you could cash in on any title, but I guess they made it a new rule this year that you could cash in on any title. But I guess they had to state it so everybody knew, but we already knew. But why cash in on a lower title when you won the heavyweight title? But that's probably why they did that too. Like, Sammy, they don't want Sammy to be a champion, bro. So even if he wins it, you know he ain't gonna win the big one because they never let him win the big one. They don't see him as that. For WWE, you have to have a look. To be a champion, you have to have a look. You have to have an attitude. You have to be doing these appearances. Like, it's different when you become the champ. It's different. I mean, if interviewers and TV shows want to see Cody Rhodes, he might end up having to do what Roman does. Have to have a part-time contract because he has to make all these appearances. Like, it depends on how big you get. And I think Roman be doing some Hollywood too.
If I would have just made the minimum payment, it would have taken me 59 years knew I wasn't going to be able to get out of debt myself.
I picked up the phone and called.
Jade Cargill not going to be in Elimination Chamber. They pulled her.
Credit card, medical, personal loan debt, national debt relief negotiates with your creditors to reduce the amount you owe.
And I think she is tight.
And made the call to National Debt Relief. I felt immediately. They had a plan for me.
They treated me like a real person, not a number.
It really was a team working with me.
National Debt Relief negotiated with all of my creditors and reduced the amount that I owe. And I'm now debt free.
If you owe more than $10,000, call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to find out how you can become debt free.
I heard about Hogan. Chill. Chill. Let me show you what Hogan not ready for. Hogan ain't ready for that slap right there. Hell. Hulk Hogan. You need to stay home, brother. I could see Hulk Hogan as a special guest referee, though. I could see that. That will be a twist if he wanted to be involved. And the question is, who will Hulk Hogan screw? It's funny Bailey won Royal Rumble, but they don't put her on no pictures. Like none of the posters. WrestleMania, nope. Elimination Chamber, nope. She tight about that, you know. I love Bianca Belair, but they stay putting her picture up there. Yo, she's in like everything.
There's no way Ospreay survives another Rainmaker. He's doing whatever he can.
Looking for the third one here. Will we see it? Oh, and Ospreay falling directly. What happened to the arms of O'Connor? This is just a lying weight situation for O'Connor right now.
People gonna say this era is the best era of wrestling, and there's no name for this era actually, because I know Attitude Era, all the other past, but this is just current wrestling. And if the current wrestling is the best? I say it's because of these guys. Oh hell yeah, Bailey tight, bro. She's like, why did I win the Royal Rumble? I'm not on no posters. That don't make sense. It doesn't. I miss the bloodline together, personally. I hate they got Jimmy looking buns, yo. Like, he ain't really doing. He just getting beat up and putting people over. Like, they can make him a little bit more serious. It's cool they got Jay kind of like just mellowed out. Like, he's not. He could be mad, but he's also cool too. Like, he's chilling. They need to put some seriousness into Jimmy now. Like, he be trying to look serious, but it be looking too funny when he tries to look serious. Like, he makes me want to laugh when he looks serious. Like, it's funny. Yeah, I want to know what Rikishi gonna do too. So it's gonna be a big surprise watch. Yeah, I can see Rikishi being. He said he wanted to be involved with the story. Like, I think they gonna be something gonna happen though. They getting ready for something. I feel like they're saying, "Hey Cody, we're gonna let you get the title, but it won't be memorable. The next thing to happen is gonna be memorable." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna dry out real quick for Cody, I think. Like, if he's not involved in it, and they create another story that surrounds Roman and The Rock, the bloodline, the family history, the heir, like, it surpasses even titles. Like, it's not even about titles. Now it's about lineage. Now it's about history. Now it's about family. Now it's about who's at the top of that mountain. Like, it's a different story. Like, it's like people gonna be like, oh, Cody, okay. You know what I mean? It's gonna be different. Like, it's emotionally involved. Like, it's different. That's why I'm like, yo, this is the best story that they could say. I don't care who mad, bro. This is the best story you can put. Because if it surpasses titles, you're not even watching for the title no more. Now that number 2 title and the number 1 Universal title is nothing compared to the story itself now. Now you just phased out title. That would be totally different. Yo, I saw that. He's on a Michael Jordan number. 23 losses, bro. How is he the tribal heir? You know what I'm saying? He got the Cena curse. He got the Cena curse. Their ass. Word. Too bad the Rhodes family ain't big enough. You only got Dustin on AEW. You ain't got no more. That whole Illinois family is just recruiting the whole family into the WWE one way or another. Like, they're going ham right now. Like, they're turning that shit into a family business secretly, I think. Yeah. Rock took Vince's position pretty much. Like, you're on the board, bro. That's crazy. I believe it. I believe it. Word.
This is just senseless. No members of United Empire are on the ringside to help.
This is my first time seeing Will Ospreay getting jumped by wrestlers. Like, what? Eddie Kingston, I'm dead. Eddie Kingston wrestles with the realest beer belly I've ever seen, bro. How you maneuver, bro? Yo. This guy don't know sit-ups, bro. This guy's straight hood, bro. Eddie Kingston is funny to me, bro. Yeah. Man is a straight brawler, bro. Like, you are not. Mad people say they did. He's entertaining for me, so I'm from the hood, so I kind of get him, but bro, you ain't do no sit-ups, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know. He's a straight brawler, bro. That's crazy. But he's real about his shit. He's like, he don't give a fuck. I look how I look. That's that. I can still wrestle and I can still kick ass. So, I fuck with Kingston. He grew on me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't get him at first. I was like, yo, who is this dude? Just bro, real muscles. Like, I didn't know who he was. I actually had to. I followed him a little bit. And he was alright. He does have good rivalries, though. Like, good fights. I won't front. Somebody getting fucked up in this fight. But he will never go to, like, WWE or nothing like that. I watch TNA and then New Japan on Thursdays too. New Japan is weird though. They be just wrestling for an hour, bro. Like, damn. Can I see something else? Shit. I mean, I love wrestling, but I like wrestling matches. Not an hour damn Iron Man match every goddamn time. Like, do they even have storylines in New Japan Wrestling? Like, I always wondered that. Like, these niggas just be coming out and wrestling. 60 minutes enough for me. I love wrestling, so I pretty much do nothing till about 11:30. Then I go eat dinner. Like, I just be chilling. Talking. Getting my mind right. I'm trying to relax. Then eventually I fall asleep at some point. I don't know what time. Sometime after 1. Then I get up and go to work. That's one thing about me, bro. I feel like work be taking up too much time, so I try to get my time back. I don't give a fuck. Okay, ain't got no damn WWE network. I would have been watching that, but shit, I go on my Roku. I could watch all that motherfucker right on Peacock. Old WrestleManias and all that. I don't give a fuck. I love my wrestling, but I like sitcoms too. Sometimes the hour matches are cool depending on who it is and what they're doing. Sometimes it'd be 4-man matches. Sometimes it'd be 2 matches. Maybe a 45-minute match. Like, but they be doing like, I'd be like, damn, they be doing mad moves in these shows like AEW, New Japan. They be doing like 10 finishers in one match, bro. And nobody gets pinned. I'd be like, damn. I'll be wasting the moves. I think that's the thing about WWE that a lot of these people don't like in like AEW and stuff. Like the character control. Like half of the shit they do in AEW and New Japan, they can't do that shit in WWE. Cause WWE is gonna look at that shit as too extreme or too significant. Like those shit should be spottish moves and like pay-per-views and PLEs and things like this. But they don't wanna see all that extra flashy shit. They wanna save that stuff for the good shows. Like that's what they really try to do, I think. And I think that's the limit people don't like. But they want to do a lot of it. to me, WWE is strict on their wrestler safety. Like, they don't want them taking too many moves sometimes, depending on who they are. Like Roman Reigns. People talk about his 5 moves. Alright, let's talk about John Cena with his 3 moves. Like, they had people that did that for a reason. Like I said, they have appearances. They cannot get injured. They can't have broken arms and shoulders popping out all the time. You know what I mean? Like, they have to stay intact to make these appearances, because these appearances is all helps revenue for the WWE. All this helps the WWE being that top guy. So people just want the title back, but he kind of needs the title to do all that at the same time, I guess. I think, business-wise, when it comes to business, that's what they're doing. Damn, that shit made me shake. That shit hurt. Now that I'm looking at that picture on top, and when I think about Roman Reigns saying, "Oh, my merchandise is like number 1, and my merchandise is always number 1." Yeah, that's a fact, though. Like, you ever notice how many shirts the Bloodline came with through that story? Like, they had mad shirts printed at different times too. Like, they would run one for like 3 months, then another one for like 4. I'm like, damn. They had mad merchandise. If you want to put replica belts and all that, hats, like whatever they had, bro, they made mad bread. If you really think about it, bro. Hate them or love them, they made bread doing that shit. They made mad shirts now that I think about it. Roman always had a new shirt, bro. Like, with a different write, with a different picture. I always liked the Godfather one with Paul Heyman in the back. That was fire, like. I don't know, I always think about Roman Reigns from NXT days, even before that, when he was doing other shit. Like, he looked so... He looked the same, but he looked so young. Like, if you take that beard away and you trim it down a little bit, you age him down a little bit, you take the muscles away a little bit, he wasn't even that brolic, bro. And that's why I try to say he transitioned physically also. Like, he became a whole different character, bro. He didn't come back as a big dog, bro. This nigga came back as a tribal chief. Like, look at this nigga, bro. He did not look like this in NXT. Let me see if I can find a picture. Hold up. Good. Hold up. Yeah, hold up. Bro, come on. Come on. Look at this young nigga, bro. Hold on, let me show you. Let me picture, bro. See if this one works, bro. This one. at that picture of the tribal chief, bro. If anybody looking at this stream later on right now, tomorrow, 2 years from now, look at the tribal chief right now, bro. I'm giving about 10 seconds. Just look at it. This was him. Come on, bro. That looks like a tribal chief. Look at the cheese, bro. Like, he looks... No. That ain't tribal chief right there. Gnarly. No. No. That's not tribal chief, bro. No.